Okay, so this spot right here is absolutely busted for leveling in Legion Remix, and I'm talking about using the old Dalaran to level up insanely fast. In this video, I will show you 2 different exploits to level up really fast in Legion Remix, and the thing is you can do this completely solo. No boosting required, no twink required, no level 80 max geared character required. You can simply make a character right now and use any one of these methods to level up insanely fast in Legion Remix. So for the first one, as you can see here, we are currently farming demons in Dalaran, but the old version of Dalaran, where the Legion invasions are still happening, and you have a lot of NPCs helping you kill the mobs, and you can see how much experience I am getting per kill as I'm running around here as well. And spoiler alert, you can go all the way from level 10 to level 80 in about 1.5 hours of gameplay. You can do it even faster as well if you're in a group, and for example, you can be in a 5-man party here, and the experience, there's no punishment. So you can, for example, have one person in the corner where I am now, and another person in the other corner, and it can basically be 4 people split out in 4 different corners of Dalaran, effectively tagging every single mob when it spawns. Now, I did try this out yesterday live on stream, kick.com/SolheimTV, by the way, if you want to come by and say hello. We're trying out farms like this, infinite power farms, mythic pluses, and boosting 1 raid of mythic every single day as well, for anybody struggling to get into mythic raids. Now, I tried out this farm, and once again, fully solo, you are doing level 10 to level 80 in 1.5 hours of gameplay. So if you get into a full 5-man party and everyone is tagging mobs, I believe leveling could be even faster in this location as well. I will show you way more about how to actually get up here and how to do the farm as well, but I just want to show you guys what's happening in the background so you get an idea of how good the experience is. Number 1, you will want to have Heroic World tier activated before you go here. So when you make a character, just have it in Heroic World tier. That's kind of the key here, because that way the NPCs give you way more experience, but the NPCs that are helping you kill the mobs, they still do all the work for you. So being in normal world tier or Heroic World tier makes almost no difference when it comes to killing the mobs, because all you're doing is tagging the mobs anyway, and then the NPCs that are fighting off the invasions, they do all the heavy lifting. Now for the farm itself, if you are a class that can tag mobs easily, that is going to increase efficiency. So for example, being a druid, priest, or a warlock, or anybody with some sort of instant tag mechanic, so druid, moonfire, sunfire, priest like me for example, shadowword pain, and then being anything else, just to find something, warlock for example, corruption, damage over time. You want to be able to run around and tag things through an instant cast that gets applied to the target instantly as well. If you're playing a warrior, you might have a slightly harder time than any other class, but either way, you get the point. You can farm here completely solo, and some classes will be better than others, but all classes are definitely viable, and if you go to the location and you see anybody else farming, try to group up, because that way, like, you both get the same experience anyway. The only thing is, you might end up getting more tags, so both of you level up faster. Either way, before I show you the location, I do want to say a shout out to Archvelder, because that is where I got the idea to get here from, and to start doing the farm. I will say, in his video he showed you to fly to Karasan, and I'm gonna show you an easier way to get to this place. So let's cover this from starting a character. So in order to get to the old version of Dalaran where the Legion invasions is happening, this is me right now on a just made character. I have only gone and picked up some dailies, and I have also gone and activated Heroic World here. Now instead of going to Stormwind and flying to Old Karasan, you can go down to the portal room or the chamber here and take this portal that will teleport you to Old Karasan. And from here, you can simply fly to the new location. You simply fly up here, but be a little bit careful. You want to fly out of Dalaran and then back in, otherwise you can get stuck. So basically fly out and back in really fast, if that makes sense. Just follow the exact same visual example of what you just saw me do right now as well. And for the purpose of me showing you visually where to fly, what to do, and just give you clear instructions of where to go, let me show you what I just showed you guys like 5 seconds ago, but in slowed down slow motion. So here we go. This is half speed, me flying from Karasan into Dalaran. This way you will see exactly where I'm flying, and you can follow the exact same thing if you're having any troubles getting into Old Dalaran. Basically, you want to fly straight upward almost, and you want to target the island on the outside of Dalaran when it starts like spawning in for you. So this island right here, target this one, and when you are out of the city, fly up and back in, and fly over the wall and back in. And by doing this, you are now in Dalaran, and you can start farming. And at this point, all you're doing now is tagging mobs, getting experience, and having a good time. So once again, once you're here, like all you're doing is tagging mobs, running around. You might want to run full circles or camp in one corner. Just find a way that works for you, really. It's a really easy way to level up any character. The only drawback is you will be level 70 or level 70 plus and have no gear. These guys drop nothing, and also any power farming method, by the way, right now, they seem to get broken at level 71. Same thing here as well, so you can power level up until level 71, but level 71 to level 72, you will see a substantial drop in experience gains. So you probably want to farm here from level 70 or level 10 to level 71, and level 71 to level 80. You can do a raid, and that way you will get 9 levels in one raid, and get a little bit of gear before getting to level 80 as well. Now that exploit is cool and everything, and every class can do that one, and it's pretty nice. But what if I told you that some classes right now, they can level up, well they can do the same type of exploit, but get way more experience, and we are talking about leveling from level 1, or I guess level 10, to level 71, because that's where the experience breaks, so level 10 to level 71, in half an hour of solo gameplay. That's right. That being said, this is going to be for Death Knights only, so let me show you guys a pretty interesting way to break the Death Knight leveling experience and allow you guys to level up a lot of characters really fast by leveling Death Knights. So this leveling method will be attached to obtaining the Frost Death Knight artifact weapon. And over here, first of all, when you make the Death Knight, you probably want to spec into anything other than Frost, even if you spec into Frost, I believe you can still get the Frost artifact over again to do the quest chain. The main thing is, the bug or exploit happens inside the scenario for getting your Frost artifact. So what I did, for example, was level as Blood, get the Blood artifact first by skipping the quest line, and then when you get the quest to start getting your first artifact, even though you already have one, choose Frost. And then start getting the Frost artifact and go through this scenario until you get to the Arthas Menethil part. Now, when you get to the Arthas Menethil part or the Lich King part, you will notice that every now and then, Ner'zhul or the Lich King, whoever does it, they will spawn some ice spikes on you. Killing these spikes gives you full experience. You can see here, every single spike that I kill gives me 1000 experience, and at the start at level 10, this is not super insane, because I am killing these ice spikes one by one. But let me show you what this looks like when we have some talents, and we pick up something like, for example, Blood Boil, so we can AoE these down, because as you can see, we are getting 1000 experience per ice spike, and we currently need 14,000 experience to level up. So we now have some talents, and here you can see one single pop of ice spikes, we get like a full level. Here as well, he's going to spawn more ice spikes in a moment here. Kill them all in a couple of blood boils, and once again, a full level, over one level. We are now level 23. Let me watch for one more ice spike spawn right here. We're gonna go from level 23 to level 24, possibly level 25 as well. It seems a little bit RNG when he pops the ice spikes, but either way, like all you're doing here is kite him around. 24, 25. You level so insanely fast, by the way, and all you're doing is kiting Arthur's Menethil around and try not to die. Here as well, like one ice spike, boom, level 25. Every single time they spawn, you get over a full level in experience. It is ridiculous. This will get nerfed, by the way, so anybody who's going to play a Death Knight, like, take advantage of this while you can, I would say, because this right here is definitely not intended. These ice spikes gives you almost the same experience as an elite kill in the open world. And they have no health. They die in 2 blood boils. That is insane. Now, one of the drawbacks of this farm is that you will be level 71 before the experience breaks, and you will be basically naked. You will be level 71 in level 10 gear. So yeah, you will start doing almost no damage eventually. But this farm right here as well can also be done indefinitely, and I farmed here until level 70 in one setting, or one sitting, and it took me half an hour to go from level 10 to level 70, completely solo by the way. No help, no nothing, terrible gear, level 10 gear, and all you're doing is resetting the fight every now and then, because number 1, you don't want to kill Arthurs, and number 2, you kind of want to have some talent. So the way to do this is every 10 levels-ish, or whenever you're about to kill Arthurs, you die on purpose. Step into the shadow orbs, die on purpose, spec into your talents, get some talent for DPS increases, and then restart the fight over again. Don't kill Arthurs. If you do that, you might mess up everything. So kite Arthurs around, but obviously by doing AoE on the spikes, you will do damage to Arthurs eventually, so when he is about to die, you need to die first, and just reset. And once again, as you can see here in the ice spikes, they die way too fast, give way too much experience. It's obviously not intended, but hey, it's really fun. So yeah, those are 2 obviously not intended leveling exploits at the moment, and none of these mobs are meant to give as much experience as they do. Even the mobs in Dalaran as well are obviously not intended to give you this much experience, and we're also not intended to get to that old version of Dalaran. And same thing here, these ice spikes are obviously not meant to give you this much experience when they die in 2 singular blood boils. Like, they give you more than double experience of a normal mob, and they have 10% of the health. Something is quite off there. So these are 2 very exploitable, insane experience farms, and one is available to every single class, and one is Death Knight only. Either way, hopefully you found the video helpful, entertaining, informative. Hopefully you just enjoyed the video, man. If you did, please leave a like down below, and if you have any other insane ways to farm like this, then please let me know in the comments down below. Share the information, and we can find some really insane ways to level up in Legion Remix, and all of these are completely soloable by the way, and don't require a booster on your part. You can simply use them right now and level up insanely fast. Also, I'm trying to find farms like this live on Kick every single day, so if you haven't followed me yet, the link is down below in the pinned comment, or go to kick.com/SolheimTV. I am live every single day. Either way, that's it for now. I have some DKs to level while this still works, so thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, once again, leave a like down below, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you once again for watching. I will see you again in the next video, or I'll see you on Kick.